Hi guys, so somebody tagged me on a post that I'm not really going to go into much details about, but you will remember that I've made several posts like this, particularly the one where I said that somebody has to be a voice of caution, especially on social media, in the business I'm in. Okay, so one thing you need to normalize as a herbal practitioner is that you should normalize refusing to sell. Pharmacists do that. Doctors also do that. Sometimes a patient can tell a doctor they want a particular drug, or a pharmacist, and the doctor or pharmacist can refuse to sell that drug to them. Why? Because it will be dangerous to that patient's health. So as herbalists, we also need to normalize doing that. I do it a lot. Many people can testify to this, that a lot of times when I look at a particular situation and I feel herbs will do harm, I will tell the patient, you cannot use herbs. It's going to make your situation worse. And I lose the chance to make a sale. But at least I save the patient's health, not even the money. Because money in this business, let me be sincere, if your goal is money, you will do a lot of harm. So money is irrelevant. Your patient's health is the number one priority. And if what you are selling will not do any good to that patient, tell the patient. Be honest enough to say it, and then withdraw. Now, there are situations where patients will keep insisting and hammering on you to do the wrong thing. Get them to sign a disclaimer to take responsibility for the outcome. Because it is clear you have told them this is not going to end well, but they are still insisting. There are clients like that. Now, one of the pitfalls that herbal practitioners fall into is when they are administering herbs to people who are already on medication. Now, that post I was tagged to was about somebody who was administered herbs when he was already on medication. It is dangerous waters to wade into if you are not a well-trained herbalist. What I mean by being well-trained is you've studied, pharmacology, and you understand drug and herb interactions, the positive aspect and the negative aspect, and the toxicological effects it can have on the body. If you have not that kind of training, avoid people that are on medication. That's just the simple and honest advice I can give. Avoid them. Also, resist the temptation for a client to persuade you to take them off their meds. Resist the temptation, because that too is done carefully. You don't just take somebody off medication that is controlling blood sugar or blood pressure just like that. It's done carefully, and you have to follow up every day. Follow up, and the patient will be doing tests and recording it. You have to be checking it. If there is any problem, you need to stop those herbs and let the patient go back on their medication. So if you don't have that training, don't delve into those waters, because it could become catastrophic. Luckily, in that post, all that happened to the man was that he was suffering erectile dysfunction. It could have been worse. It could have been organ damage, not due to the drug or the herb, but due to the interactions of the two that impacted the patient's health. So we have to be careful. Now, the person that tagged me, when I saw the post, I now clicked on the handle. I saw it was one of the handles that blocked me. So I told the member of my tribe that tagged me that I'm already blocked. You cannot see anything on the person's page, you know. Yeah, and I've made a video before telling people to stop block. You see, if you are a herbal practitioner, you are blocking useful herbs, you are doing yourself harm, because the information I put out, especially about the toxic effects of herbs, you can learn from it. And like I said, it's not about me taking food out of your mouth. It's about me trying to help you to avoid so many pitfalls. And I do it free of charge. And I said I'm doing it because there are very few people who do it on Instagram. So because of that, I've chosen to do it. So let's normalize not making sales. Let's normalize choosing a person's health over you selling a herbal product. Yes, because if you have that attitude, you will not only avoid pitfalls. You see that person that you refuse to treat, that person will have a lot of respect for you. Because he will say, well, if it were other people, they will sell it to me, knowing fully well that they know that it will not work for me. And that's just it.